What's up? This is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 17 tree services video, and today we'll be using the new bucket truck to cut down some very tall trees, and we'll be taking the F650 with the chipper so that we could chip up all of the trees and put them in the back of the F650. So let's hop in the GMC, get it warmed up as we pull out the F650, and I'm very excited to be using this new truck here that we added, which will definitely make it a lot easier. Instead of crashing very large trees down, we could cut pieces of it down at a time. So let's hop in the F650, get this warmed up, and we will be using the Follow Me mod by request. A lot of you guys have asked me to use that. So we'll kind of back up here, kind of readjust and pull out. And I really do like using the Follow Me mod. It's awesome and it works really well. So we got that all set up right there. So we will definitely shut this door, make sure that the shop is all locked up so that nobody can take anything, and we'll be making our way over, and we will be doing some work for the country club today, and they definitely have a lot of things that we do have to do, and it looks like I am having a little bit of trouble with this Follow Me mod, and I'm not sure exactly why it's not really working or anything like that, but let's see if we kind of pull out. Alright, I got the Follow Me mod working, which is good, so we're now making our way over with the crew, and we'll definitely be putting this bucket up in the air, and we'll be using it, and I think that it's going to be a pretty cool way, and I'm very excited to use this new truck. So we'll hop on the inside and we'll drive over, but this truck is one large truck to be driving around this town, so hopefully we do not have any difficulties. And I would like to thank you all for all the continued support on all of the awesome videos. I really do enjoy doing these daily content. And look at that, guys, we are over the yellow line, which isn't exactly safe, but once we get on the job site, we will definitely be turning our beacon lights on, everything like that, and setting up the chipper. But take a look, he's actually following very nicely. So the country club wants us to cut down these very tall trees so that none of them will fall and damage the building. There's a few out back and there's a few over here. So I will pull over here, turn our beacon lights on, and we'll definitely have him kind of pull up behind us, which is awesome. So we'll definitely get this set up before we kind of move the bucket truck around. And I think that we'll actually kind of go into the parking lot down the street a little, kind of turn around over there. That way the chipper is facing the correct way and it's a lot easier to do the work. So we'll pull in here, pull a little U-turn, and I think that that's a lot more realistic than trying to do one in the middle of the road, and especially with a trailer. So I think we'll kind of pull up along here right behind where we have it right now. And if you guys would like to see more tree services videos with the bucket truck, let me know down below, but we'll get this unfolded, and we will also unfold the pipe, which goes right in the back of the truck. Take a look at that. So I think that we'll definitely keep it turned off just until we get a few cut. So we'll definitely back this bucket truck up and get it in place. Now we do not have any stabilizers, so hopefully nothing happens there, but we'll definitely raise this up, raise it up that way and that way. So awesome. So I will now get up into the bucket where we can actually cut the tree, but I think cutting it in half is good right there. Alright, I am up in the bucket. As you guys can see, I'm up here inside it. So I'm going to reach over and I'm going to cut this tree. And hopefully we can do this very safely without it kind of falling, anything like that. We'll cut it here, and I believe it's going to fall right over to the left. So I will cut a second piece, and this thing will definitely be flying. There it goes. It's almost going to fall. So I think I will pick up this little piece and kind of help move it. There it goes, guys. It's fallen. That's very realistic, which is awesome. So I think now we'll definitely lower the bucket down and continue. We are back in the truck now, so I think we'll definitely lower this down a lot because we don't really need it to be that high, and I think we'll back it up just a little bit more. And this is very awesome, and it's very realistic to do this. So I think I'll get back up in the bucket. Awesome. So I'm up here in the bucket again, and there's actually some branches in the way, so hopefully we can kind of go through them, reach in, and let's see if we can cut this. And I think the next cut will definitely be the last one, cutting it from the base. There, that one falls, guys. It just fell, which is awesome. So I'll lower the bucket and let's go down there and cut it from the ground. We are back now in the truck, so we'll definitely lower this down, really take the stress off this truck, everything like that with the hydraulics. We'll lower this down. Alright, so let's go down over here and let's cut it from the bottom. And I think we will definitely chip these trees up right away, make it a lot easier on us. So we'll definitely cut this. Hopefully it doesn't fall on the bucket truck. Let's take a look. Looks like we have to cut multiple different pieces, which is a little frustrating. But still, we are definitely doing an awesome job. There it goes. We'll definitely get one little piece and move it out of the way. Looks like it is kind of just bouncing there. There it goes. Almost falls on us, guys. That could have been very bad. So we'll definitely cut these up now. Cut all the small branches off. And we will definitely, after we do this, we will be loading up into the chipper. So I think we'll cut this into smaller pieces before we do that. But this bucket truck is working really nice. Definitely is awesome, and I do thank you all for all the positive support on all of the awesome videos. I think we'll cut down one more tree, run it through the chipper before we call it a day. But it's been one busy day using this truck, and I think that we should look for taller trees to cut. And I think that there's actually a few in the very back, so I think we'll drive the truck back there since we do have permission to kind of drive on their grass. So we got these cut up, so we'll kind of run them over now, which this will definitely be a long process. But I'll hop over here and we'll be turning the chipper on, and the wood goes straight into the F650 tree truck, which is awesome, and it's very realistic. I do strive to have pretty realistic videos, even though it is a game. Take a look at that. This is chipping, and I will definitely look to see if we could build or something like that, make a chipper that goes from the back, almost like this, but like I was saying, just kind of chips from the back. I think that'll be awesome. So it looks like I'm having some problems with this, so I will definitely lower it to the ground, lift it up level. I think that that'll be a lot easier. So we'll definitely feed this through the chipper. Take a look at that, guys. It's going straight through, which is awesome, and I think that that's pretty nice. You do kind of have to find a really easy, simple way to kind of do this, but once you get the hang of it, it does work really well. So we'll come over here, we'll grab these, and one tree is down, and we have lots more trees to do, which is fine. We are very busy now since it's been a little stormy lately and stuff like that, but let me know, would you guys like me to do like a hurricane or a tornado cleanup? I think that would be awesome to do. So let me know your feedback down below. We'll continue to feed these through the chipper, and it looks like some of these pieces are just a little too large, so I kind of do have to kind of push them in just a little. Awesome, so looks like we almost have this tree chopped up, unless it looks like we have one last piece. So I think we'll do this last piece, very large piece. Hopefully we could get this one without having to do anything extra, but let's see. Oop, it won't even fit, so we'll definitely cut this, and then I think we'll get up in the bucket and we'll cut a few more sections of a large tree before we call it a day. And this chipper is nice, I really do like it. It's overall very nice. Feed that through, awesome. So while that's going through, we'll move this truck back and we'll be clearing this one, because this is the only other one that is at risk of falling into that building potentially. So we definitely do not want it to do that. So we'll kind of back up here. Looks like that's in a good position, so looks like we have to go all the way up actually. So we'll raise this up and we'll tilt it back. Looks like that's right there, so I'll hop in the bucket and we'll get started. I'm up here in the bucket now, and as you guys can see, we are pretty far up there. Look at that, we are up here, and this is awesome. We actually are kind of right next to some branches. They are kind of at our head, but we'll turn our chainsaw and we'll cut this. And as you guys can see, there's a little bit of wind today because the tree is actually moving around and stuff like that. So definitely kind of drop that down. Look at that, guys, that just dropped. So I will hop in the truck and lower it. Alright, we are now back in the truck, so we'll definitely lower this down a lot. I'm thinking all the way down there, half that tree will be gone now. Alright, so we are back up here, so I think we'll cut it right here. And I think that this will be the last cut before we call it a day. So we'll cut this. And I think that this one will just kind of fall right where it is, which is nice. There it goes, slides down. Wow, look at that. But look at this view. Like I was saying, this is one nice view, especially in the top of this bucket as we are standing here. So we'll definitely get back in the truck and lower this bucket. Here we go. We got this bucket all the way down. So I think actually we will definitely kind of lower this all the way. And I think we'll actually kind of get this in the correct position. And since we are done with this truck, we no longer need it. It did the job at hand. We'll turn the beacon lights off and hop out. Awesome, so we are outside of the truck, and I actually think that it would be a lot easier if we back the F650 truck up. So I think we'll back up, we'll chip up this truck, and then we'll be calling it a day. So we'll kind of back up, and backing up a small trailer like this is pretty challenging, especially with a very small axle, almost jackknifing it there. That would definitely not be good damaging the F650. So we'll definitely hop out here, and we'll cut this last part of the tree. Looks like the other section of the tree kind of did fall here, which isn't exactly helpful to us, but still, we did the job at hand. Definitely move this out of the way, have it fall down, and cut this up. Awesome, so we got this cut up, so we'll definitely kind of pick it up, feed this through the chipper, and hopefully this is not too long to where we cannot feed it through. Looks like it almost wants to kind of go through, so we'll pull it out and we'll re-put this through. Awesome, so we got this, and it looks like this chipper is doing a good job, but I think we need to find a new chipper to use. Awesome, so we got this one, actually one more little branch, and I think we'll cut this up right in the center. Overall, we did a lot of work today, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts down below on how I use this truck. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.